What quote hangs on your wall? Welcome to Goal Getting Quote of the Day. I'm Tony Woodall, your host, and I will share with you a great quote I've heard, read, or that's been shared by one of my guests on Goal Getting Podcast weekly show, where I ask, what quote hangs on your wall? Thanks for listening, folks, and I really appreciate it. Hello, and welcome back to Goal Getting Quote of the Day. I'm excited to chat with you today. I've got a great quote from the great John D. Rockefeller. He says, if you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. Now, much like our episode QOD-175 last week from Albert Einstein, Rockefeller talks about not following the crowd and doing the same old worn-out things that people expect to make them successful. If you really want to succeed, Rockefeller says, you should strike out on new paths. Walk alone. Do things differently than the crowd. If you want to succeed, you can't blend in. You have to stand out from the competition. What is your value proposition? What do you do better than the other guys? What differentiates you or your product from the others? You have to have something different, something better. And now what is that? That reminds me of another quote, not to throw a second quote on our quote of the day, but it reminds me of a quote from Derek Halpern where he says, what blends in gets ignored and what stands out gets remembered. And you need to remember or be remembered. And to do that, you have to stand out. You have to have something different than everybody else. That's one of the things you learn in business. What do you have as a value proposition that's different, that differentiates you from the other guy, from the other corporation, from the other business, from your neighbor that, you're trying to compete against? What stands out about you? And that's what you have to think about. Don't just stay in the same norm. Find something that's different. Do something that's different. The key is finding what a solution is to a problem. Find something that is easier to do, that stands out above and beyond what everybody else is doing, that makes it easier than what everybody else is doing, or makes it better than what everybody else is doing. But you've got to find that product, that idea, that thought, that spirit, that energy that stands out from everybody else to make yourself successful. So, as John D. Rockefeller says, if you want to succeed, strike out on new paths rather than traveling the worn paths of accepted success. Go out today and find your path. If you can't find it, make your own path. Thank you for listening. This is your host, Tony Woodall, with Goal Getting Quote of the Day, and I really do enjoy bringing you these quotes. I also want to make sure that you know that I want to help you achieve your goals and help you get the goals you set. And I want you to make this year the best year you've ever had. Now, do you want to achieve your goals? Do you want to walk your own path and go where you've never been before? But does your subconscious mind play goalie for the other team, blocking your goals and dreams? You can change your mind and make it play for your team. I've put together my goal achievement success system to help you do just that. And the Mental Bank program is a major part of that system. And I've discussed on our goal getting podcast on Wednesdays in 3 episodes, episode 34, 35, and 36, how the mental bank concept works, how your subconscious mind works, 6 steps to stop it from destroying your dreams, all in 3 episodes, episodes 34, 35, and 36. I've put links on our show notes page at goalgettingpodcast.com/QOD-176. If you go there under the Goal Achievement Success System, you'll be able to download and link to each one of those episodes. We also talk about in episode 36, the Mental Bank Ledger, which is part of the Mental Bank program. And using the Mental Bank program and the 3 keys to successful goal setting, you'll have the best year of your life. You'll change your subconscious mind into the goal-getting machine it was designed to be. And we discuss in those episodes the Mental Bank Ledger, which we use to help reset our subconscious mind to work for your team. And you can get your free copy of that Mental Bank Ledger. It's a spreadsheet that you can use, make copies of, and, use them over and over again. Follow the plan in episode 35 and 36, and you'll understand how you can do that. But you can get your copy at goalgettingpodcast.com/MBL. MBL is the Mental Bank Ledger. And the Mental Bank Ledger, along with the lessons taught in the Goal Getting Podcast episodes 34, 35, and 36, will help you get the goals you set. So goal getters, thank you so much for listening to us. Thank you for coming back. Come back again and listen to our show. As I've mentioned before, we are on winter break for Goal Getting Podcast. We'll return with our weekly show on February 25th, 1 year anniversary of the launch of our show, into season 2 of Goal Getting Podcast. Our Goal Getting quote of the day we'll be doing 4 days a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays for you. So you've got this show, and, we'll have 4-day week of goal getting quote of the day for you until February 25th, where we'll set a new season 2 for Goal Getting Podcast and Goal Getting Quote of the Day. Thank you so much for joining us. Go out today and make it a great day.